I'm waiting here inside my own skin. I'm waiting here and I don't know why. I thought that I could heal from within, but it feels like I'm just picking a fight.
find herself if she looks for long enough. They say when a girl walks the edges of the world, she'll find herself if she looks for long enough.